I think Pepe's so comfortable.
Wow, you should be in
just need to shake him.
You should be in prison. We bailed you out. We bailed you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in prison. You facing charges.
Woo! Sweet. Arsenal Kit's back on the camera. Guys, welcome to another episode of Get Well Soon Arsenal, episode 3. And right now, we started off low. We're building up, and now I'm not gonna say we peaked because I don't want to jinx us, but the morale's climbing. The morale's climbing. More and more people want to come on the show. Everyone's smiling, spirits are high. Even Ricky's rubbing his beard. We're having a great time. But first, let me introduce our esteemed guest, our lovely guest. We've got Ricky Bowley. Some of you know him for his comedy. Some of you know him for his podcast. Some of you know him as the third piece to an unbreakable media platform. Music, you're gonna kill me because I called it music, but media platform. Yes, we got Ricky Bowley.
Thanks for having me.
And then we got Nathan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this your first? Because I was gonna say we've got 2 debutants, but correct me if I'm wrong because I never host. They don't trust me to host.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Okay, this is your first time, Nathan. We got Nathan here. Very special. The thing is, it's very hard to find Nathan. Don't know who he's running from, but he protects his tweets. We don't know why. I'm not going to get into it, but we got Nathan. Nathan, can you quickly explain why, like, where you're running from and how people can find you as well?
Well, my handle's there, so that's fine. That's on all platforms. Realistically, I'm running from the rival fans, innit? Like, because I got smoke for everyone, so they're coming for me, man. They're coming for me.
So you talk spicy, you talk stick, and then your tweets are protected.
No. Do you know what it is? I only protected them recently.
You can't throw stones and hide your hand, bro. You can't throw stones and hide your hand.
Nah, do you know what it is? If the smoke is there, I'll unlock my Twitter today if people want it. So it's cool.
All right, last but definitely not the least. I'm not gonna say the best for last because I think everyone will get a bit. But we've got the famous, the viral man himself. Let me finish. I'm not gonna be humble because we have to gas you. The viral man himself, Mr. TF3. You've definitely seen several of his tweets blowing.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
This guy's too cool. He doesn't even follow me back.
Yeah, no, he couldn't. You don't deserve a follow back.
I don't even see all the people that follow me, so I'm sorry if I haven't done that. It's obviously not intentional. That I will follow back everyone here. So.
No, you don't need to. You owe us nothing.
Just message.
Your presence is enough, man. Your presence is enough.
Let fans be fans, Chidi. Let fans be fans. Yeah. Comments going off already, Chidi.
That's good.
Comments are going back, Chidi. All right, cool. But let's get straight into it. First thing first. One word answer. How's everyone feeling about Arsenal right now? We'll start with you, Nathan, then Chidi, then Ricky. So, Nathan, how are you feeling about Arsenal? Just quick sentence right now.
Good, to be fair. Just feeling good, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Chidi?
I say optimistic.
Yeah? Okay. Ricky?
I'm going to go optimistic as well. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm feeling good.
Don't talk spicy, man. Don't get it off now. Get it off
How
now.
How you feeling? What's your word?
Me right now. I can't use one word, but let me just say, I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm fulfilled. I'm good. I'm good right now. I'm good. Chidi is going off in the comments. We didn't expect this.
Chidi,
listen, Chidi's gone clear. Like, what's this? Like, yo.
Yeah, I can't lie. We didn't expect this.
Fan love.
Fan love.
Can somebody put Ricky in the comments, please?
Rare sight seeing smiling, so many smiling Arsenal fans. Screenshot for good luck. Yeah. This is some rude shit. But all right, cool. Right, so guys, let's start low because this is what people want to see. They love to see us down, but it's gonna be a 5-minute segment starting with the start of our season. So, Ricky, I'm gonna come to you first.
Go on.
We go Brentford Community Centre. That's what it's called. Then we go Chelsea, and then we go Man City, and we lose our first 3 games. So why were we panicking in hindsight now by saying it needs to end, Arteta needs to go and things like that? What do you think? was the issue.
Listen, I don't think we was panicking. I feel like we was well within our rights to react to the way we reacted, bro. You face Brentford's first game of the season, you lose, bro. Come on, man. What do you want a logical fan to do in that moment? You have to panic, especially because the season was coming off as well. Yeah, it was already coming to the season saying, "Yo, Arteta, yo, listen, I don't know how much more we can defend you, how much longer we can wait." So you start the season like that. We're like, "Yeah, man, we already know what's about to happen." I thought we'll be out before Daniel Fark. I said, "Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I thought we'll be gone by now." But don't get me wrong, first 3 games. Because if I look back at it, the pressure that was on his head after the first 3 games, I genuinely didn't think he'll see December. He might still not see December, touch wood. But I genuinely didn't think he'll see December. I genuinely think he'll see December. I genuinely thought, yeah, this is looking tough. But listen, it was a bit harsh on him. He picked it up. The team started to get it together a bit more because you have to remember we're playing based on a whole new backline, new keeper. There's a lot of new factors coming together, and we're slowly seeing it. Let me be careful because this is all on camera. But slowly,
All right, cool. Chidi, go on, take off.
All right, so yeah, I think I agree with Ricky. Like, I feel especially because I feel like Arteta got a free pass last season in terms of we were allowed to just be complete shit basically, and there were no repercussions. Like he was never getting sacked, no matter how bad we got. Really, like, I feel like unless we were really actually going to get relegated, he wasn't going to get sacked. And yeah, he wrote it out. We had a good end to last season, but this is his second full season in charge. He got given 150 mil. Like people were expecting instant results, and yeah, we didn't have all our players available at that point. But you still expect to go into a game against Brentford, newly promoted, and be able to dominate and like not lose the game, especially in the manner that we did. I feel like that was the real disappointment. We just looked so unprepared for that game, which is like, you think one thing of Arteta is that we're always sort of prepared. Like that's what you come to expect from Arteta. Like we're going to be prepared, we're going to be well drilled. We just looked 6s and 7s the whole game, and I was like, what's this guy doing? Like, is this a continuation of last season? And obviously it got worse as well. The Chelsea game, I didn't actually watch that game, but that was just bad from what I heard.
You missed nothing.
Yeah, I missed nothing.
Yeah.
And then obviously City was just a disaster. Like, I mean, I knew we were going to lose to City, but like just 5-0. Like, what is that? Obviously the red card didn't help matters, but we just didn't. We went there just to lose. Like we didn't even like look like we had a chance of at least, like competing, keeping the ball. There was no sort of positivity going into that game at all. Like everyone just expected to get thumped, and we got thumped. So I feel like the reaction was justified in that sense. I don't think people overreacted, especially because of what happened last season.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. And then, especially that 5-0 thumping, from then onwards, it just felt like, you know what, get him going as soon as possible. But yeah, Nathan, let me hear what you have to say.
I think, well, to start off with, I think like pre-season build-up, I remember I was in the comments on one of these shows, and I said that if we end up finishing like 8th or something, then he's gone. First 3 games of the season, I looked at it, I said, okay, cool. Chelsea and City, I don't really expect a result. But Brentford, if anything, at least a goal. So no goals in 3 games. I'm now sitting there thinking, rah, like, is this going to be how our season goes? Like, when are we going to pick it up? Like, and I kept on just thinking, when are we going to get our first goal, let alone our first win? So I said, cool. And then obviously the fixtures from then, as much as they've been okay, like I just like the fact that there's been an upturn in performance more than anything. So I guess in that regard, from where I was at the beginning up until now, I'm still a little bit on the fence, but it could obviously, we don't know with Arteta in it. So yeah, because when things are going great, like now they go great, but it's only a matter of time. Touch wood, it's not that point, but we'll see.
Cool. I hear you. So then first 3 games, everyone was literally saying, okay, he had Norwich next, and then somewhere in between that, I think we played West Brom, that second team, and we smacked them up. But we got 2 wins in a row. Then it starts getting better, and then we had some fans like myself saying, even though we beat Norwich 1-0 and we beat I think Burnley the next, which was a good result away, but it's just performances were still quite drab. If we fast forward to now, so we went Norwich we won, Burnley we won 1-0, Then we got the Spurs game. We won 3-1. Then Brighton we drew. Palace we drew. Then we beat Villa. Smacked up Villa. We beat Leicester, and now we beat Watford this weekend. What would you lot say was the turning point? And at that, what has changed in terms of how Arteta sets out his team? Or do you think it's just luck? Anyone can answer this.
I would say it's luck. No, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't think it's luck. I think going off of last season, don't get me wrong, yeah. There was times that maybe I was talking for myself here, but there was times that we didn't really know what type of style of play Arteta wanted to do. We didn't know what the team was actually going out there to do.
Oh, here we go. Go on.
No, I'm just saying now, yeah. With this, the way we'll be playing over the last, let's say, 6 games, yeah, you can see the type of style of play he's trying to bring in now. That's something like structured possession. He's trying to. It's nothing. This is a free flowing like bombing under. It's not that. We're not going to get that. But it's like that structured possession that you can still see the OCD in the way we play. Mm-hmm. But you can still see, all right, cool. He wants us to control the ball. He wants Saka, he wants Smith Rowe to be able to be free to like roam around the pitch and get the ball and pick it up and make things happen. And I feel like over these last 6-7 games, alongside that, we've also had like just the typical Arsenal shit, that feel good factor. Like Ramsdale, he's looking like that Sunday league keeper that he is. You're just, at this point, you're just happy for him. You know what I mean? Ben White, I promise you, yeah. When Ben White signed, I was really thinking, bro, did this guy get shorter by the time he just looks small? I was like, he looked like he was like 5'7" or something. That's nah, this isn't gonna work out. But he came in and he's finding his feet. Him and Gabriel got a nice partnership going. Do you know what I mean? Smith Rowe, you know what I mean? The boy, scads of him.
Boy wonder.
Do you know what I mean?
Go on. Sorry, Ricky. Sorry. I was gonna say, go on, Nathan. You was gonna say something as well.
Nah, you asked what the turning point was. If we're talking in terms of the game, typically I would probably say the North London derby, because I thought, cool, going into that game, we've just come off the back of who did we play before that?
Burnley.
Yeah, so off the back of Burnley, I'm thinking, cool, like North London derby. We know what it means to us, although we don't really lose at the Emirates, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought, okay, cool, like. I thought if we're going to win that game, it'll probably be like a 2-0, 2-1, maybe even a 1-0 because we hadn't scored goals. So now we blitzed Spurs and I'm thinking, calm, like at this point, that's probably the best performance I've seen this season. So then at that point, it was kind of like, okay, cool. Adding on from what Ricky was saying in terms of like playing in a certain way, in terms of like how we build going forward now. Like there's still spells where you can see like, I'm going to sound like a Debbie Downer, but it's like, there's still spells where I look at us and I just think, yo, like, if we just move the ball, maybe that 1 second quicker, we're good. But overall, it's like, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, it's calm. Nothing to really stress about right now.
Okay. JD?
Yeah, like, I think it's kind of hard to pin down a turning point because you could say, yeah, the North London derby was when, like, performances started getting better and stuff. But then, remember the next 2 games after that, we didn't play well at all. Like, the Brighton game, we got dominated. Like it was, especially second half, it was bad. And then Palace game, which I went to, was just dreadful. Like, really
you were at the game?
I was at the game, yeah. And like, even the atmosphere and stuff everything was just trash, to be honest. Like the fans were getting quite restless as well. We did get the last minute equalizer, which kind of helps.
I'll be honest. I wanted Vieira to walk out with 3 points. I said it.
I did as well.
What kind of yo?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, like the gift of him at the end where he was like devastated. That
when he was on his knees, oh come on, man! How are you letting this black man go on his knees like this? I couldn't let that happen. I was serious.
You know what? Let's go to the comments. So, firstly, I'm backlogged here, big time. Question to Chidi. Did you finally buy the Lucas to
my God. Okay. So yeah, this is a tweet I made like way back. I think it was after the North London derby actually where he scored the goal.
Oh,
beautiful moment.
Beautiful
moment.
And like I think I was just like I just got head loss at that point. I think and like obviously At that point, Torreira looked like a world beater, to be honest. Like, he looked like he was going to be some world-class midfielder.
Getting a Torreira shirt is nasty. I can't even lie.
And like, so I said, like, I might get it next season. I obviously never got it. Like, obviously, like, I'm not that stupid.
Lucas
but...
Torreira, I promise you, if you drop Lucas Torreira at Emirates, he won't know his way to the dressing room. Like, they've actually pushed him aside completely.
Yeah.
Okay, $1 million smile. Nah, he didn't. Someone's answered for you. Arsenal for the top 4. They just want to, this is the thing about rival fans. This is Chim. He wants to use a rival fan. They want to give us something to hold us to now.
Yeah,
see what they were United, telling them they're going to win the league. So don't worry, we're not.
This is probably these type
of bullet, man.
This is probably these type of platforms because just naturally, when Arsenal fans get together, we hold in so much pain that when we get together and there's something to be happy about, we're gonna let it out straight away. But when you're gonna have a rival fan here, one bit of optimism in your voice, and that turn of form goes down.
Yeah, word.
It's over. It's over.
On to you. All right, next, let me go back to the questions. All right, cool. So, I was gonna say, so guys, for now, not now because we're winning, it seems to have gone quiet. Are we still Arteta out, or is it like we were wrong? Like trust in the project, the rebuild. Nathan, I'm gonna come to you.
You know what? Nah, you know what? Yeah, I'm still standing firm in it. I'm gonna stand firm only because the run that we've been on, the teams that we've played against, if we're honest, they actually stink. So it's like they're teams you expect us to beat, with the exception of Leicester, I think, and
it's Leicester.
I think that's it. Yeah, if it's just Leicester, then everyone else you actually expect to beat. So even for the fact that Crystal Palace came and bopped us over the park, and Brighton, we went over to their stadium, got bopped as well. It's like games like that, they still kind of make me think, okay, cool, like it's calm, we're still unbeaten, this, that, but these are things that just shouldn't be happening. Do you know what I mean? So in that sense, I'm still like, I don't know, but I mean, the run's nice right now. The run's nice. I mean, at least he beat my allegation. I thought he was going to be gone after game week 7. So,
I thought 5 or 6. I can't even
see what I mean. So, yeah, he's all right. But no, I'm sticking firm to it, man. I have to. I can't fold.
Should he?
All right, so I feel like being like fully Arteta out is like pointless at the moment because I mean, one, he's just not gonna go. So like, I'm not gonna carry on spreading like Arteta out because that's just pointless. I'm still a big skeptic because like, if you mentioned like basically what I'm thinking as well, like the runs of games we've been on has been it's like not being like mad convincing. Like, oh, we beat if we beat like United or we beat Chelsea or something like that. Obviously, these games we have to win, and like that's how you get top 4 if you beat all the sort of small and the mid-table teams. I think that's what we struggled with a lot last season, like beating the likes of like Southampton, the Wolves, like all those sort of teams, Everton's. I feel like if we can consistently do that, then I'll buy into it more. But it's still a small sample size, and it's still like we're not playing like amazing football, which is like that's gonna make me turn like completely. To be honest, I don't think Arteta's ever gonna play amazing football. I don't think he's that kind of manager. But
no, he's not.
I feel like at least I have to give it more time before I can say, oh, okay, I'm on the Arteta train fully. So right now, I'm sort of a skeptic still at the moment.
Okay, Ricky,
I'm leaning more towards Arteta now, lads. I can't lie. I think.
Right, just quick context on Ricky, you lot. When we were doing like which manager should everyone get, this was around 2018. This was before Arteta came in. So I think we were linked with several people. Some people said, Ricky, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said Eddie Howe first.
I said Eddie Howe.
No, sorry. You said Nuno. That's it. You were a strong advocate for Nuno. You were like, yeah, get Nuno in. Obviously, I said Ten Hag. Yeah, and look how that's grown, but fair enough. Yeah. But you said Nuno, yeah. So now you're leaning into Eddie Howe. You're showing your ass, and then says that you're.
Why did you say Eddie Howe?
No, sorry, Nuno. Sorry that you're leaning to Nuno. You're showing your ass because you're showing the level. So yeah, go on, carry on. You're in.
Yeah. Let me kick it with you real quick. Yeah, listen. listen, yeah. First and foremost, you're Nuno, yeah. You gotta understand what he was doing with that Wolves team. That Wolves team was playing. That was good. That was good working class football. Do you mean? There was a time.
To be fair,
listen,
they came 7th that season, didn't it?
exactly. And when we had
Yeah.
Arteta, yeah, Arteta was trying to do working class football and he was still getting bopped. Yeah, you don't do that. He was playing boring football and still losing games. So I thought, you know what? If we're gonna go for boring football, let's go for effective boring football. You know what I mean? Now listen, in hindsight, maybe Nuno was a fraud. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't
never know.
I guess we'll never know. But as of right now, I'm more Arteta. I'm staying on Arteta right now, yeah. Simply for the fact of like, all right, cool, listen. In hindsight, this might sound fucked up at the end of the season, innit? But the way I look at it is this year, like Chidi said earlier on, this is like his second full season as Arsenal boss and as a manager in general, yeah. This team that we got right now, yeah, we got a 23-year-old keeper, we got two 23-year-old centre backs, we got two 20-year-olds in the wing. Like, this is a young team as well, innit? So when form drops, we got to understand, as long as it can be involved with the manager as well. But it's going to be down to like these players just being immature and just being young. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like Arteta can guide these players to at least a top 4 finish. Then from there, can he kick on and win a Prem? I don't know. But I feel like he can get us a top four finish. I can see him doing that.
Prem. All right. Cool.
No. I'm not saying he's going to win. Wait, one second.
No, I'm just saying.
One second. No, wait, one second. Because you all seen that Shem has a good memory, innit? So let me just read about the stages, yeah. I said top 4. I think he can do that. Prem, I don't think he can do that.
Ricky, don't go and get yourself clipped now. Don't go and get yourself clipped.
Right,
I'm getting out of context completely.
Chidi fan love has bullet for president. I'm crying.
Oh my days.
Yeah, cool. You know what? Chidi's fans are a mess.
They're out in full force, like.
Ricky's fan love. Uncle Vieira. This is Sam. Big up Sam from Gold Digger. Uncle Vieira had to do some points during Black History Month.
No, words. I felt disgusted.
Steve is fuming. It's good vibes, but I've seen this before. You know, rerun games we should be unbeaten in. If we finish the Xmas period in top 6, I'll take us serious. Fair enough. It's a bit like me. God, Arsenal can get top 4. United stink. Chidi flag of Nigeria at Chidi FC. Lacazette only 26. Got potential to be better. Huh? Mbappe.
Because there's not 26.
No. This is another old tweet.
Okay, I'm done.
Hey,
wait,
under surveillance. Hey, Chidi, you're under surveillance.
Shout out, Anup Kumar.
Nah, everyone trying to bait me out.
Why is it Mbappe's a dream? I'm still a guest for Lacazette.
He got his receipts out. He said, Chidi, Lacazette's only 26, got the potential to be better. Mbappe, the dream, but I'm gassed for Lacazette. Chidi, you don't have to comment. Don't worry. Honestly.
I've got nothing to say, innit? Like, it was a good take at the time.
All right, this is a perfect segue with so many questions. Hold on. Chidi would rather chew jeans and... Chidi would rather chew jeans and Sterling than be Arteta in. Jim is right. There's still 2 pieces left. Wow. Our real test is Liverpool if we win. Okay, I was going to get onto Liverpool, but I just want to catch up on these comments. There's so many. Leicester Reek, don't try it. It's when you said Leicester is the only real team we beat. Ricky, the ultimate flip-flop. Yeah, if people are texting about Ricky, say Ricky's abusing the platform. Chidi, you must fight till the end. Stop saying inshallah, guys. Stop it. Stop saying it's the worst Islam, please. Shem, the biggest Arteta critic. Don't try to draw out Ricky either. Streets. Oh, okay, you go. Fair enough.
Yeah, no. Do you want to be blocking, please? I'm not.
Chidi, more fan love. All right. So cool. So guys, I was just gonna say, what do we? Okay, that's a good question, Nathan. Stephen, I'll get into that. What do we think from going into Liverpool now? Going to Anfield. Anfield. If anyone's just shown us how we can move to Liverpool, don't tell me it's Anfield. I'm not trying to hear that. If anyone's told us how we can move,
it's Liverpool.
It's Liverpool. It's not Anfield. It's Liverpool. Yeah. They beat Liverpool, West Ham just now, and they've shown us the blueprint and how we can beat them. Are we confident?
No.
No.
No. Simply because I look at our squad, yeah. The one thing that is different between them man in East London and us lot, youth. One dumb mistake that is possible,
That's the G.
and we'll get packed. So that's the only thing. Other than that, I mean, it's like, hey, just keep it a respectable scoreline if we're gonna lose. I don't want to go out and that man in Carrington, so I'm good.
Oh my God. Listen, for once, yeah, let me quickly go off because for once, I'm actually confident that we can go to Anfield and get a result. I like what Arteta's doing. Just to summarize everything I've been asking you, I like what Arteta's doing so far, but I'm still Arteta out. I feel like just because he's doing well doesn't mean we can't get anyone better to do an even better job. So you're doing so well so far now, but you know. But
At what point would you sack him?
At what point would I sack him? Firstly, I don't even agree with that. The fact the manager should be sacked because he's doing bad. Sometimes I feel like you can go even if you're doing an okay job. It's about who's available. So there was a time when Klopp was available. When Klopp was available, luckily Brendan Rodgers wasn't doing that bad, but he wasn't doing well, and they made the change because it's like when certain managers are only available, there's a window of opportunity, and that's when you act. That's what I feel personally. So however well he does, unless he wins the league, for me, which is very unrealistic and not fair to say, that's what I'm saying. Unless he wins the league, it's like, okay, don't sack him. But if he is a better manager who we can get, then why not? Definitely. That's
So
how I feel.
If we get top 4, you'd still want to sack him.
Yeah.
Absolute fact. What?
I don't think Arteta can win us a league, personally.
So,
right, based on just from what you've seen,
I don't trust his tactics. The one thing I've commended Arteta for doing at Arsenal, honestly, he's really improved our defense. I feel like he's really improved our defense. Whatever they're doing with the set pieces, there's times we used to get corners and I used to be scared. I used to feel like we're going to concede, but it's really improved. And not just like defending set pieces, defending in play as well. It's very, very good. So a couple of times, I always criticize Arteta for this. We could be 1-0 up or 2-0 up, but instead of trying to get the third, they'll soak up pressure for like the next 45 minutes or the next 30 minutes. And we don't tend to lose. Whereas Wenger times, we would have lost or we would have dropped points. And he does that very, very well. Now, that's good, but it's not just about being hard to beat. It's also finding different ways to win. And I don't think he's good at that part. So, you know, when older Arsenal fans always say, Arsene Wenger never made a good defense. He just inherited one of George Graham. So those foundations were already set for him to be able to play the fast flowing football with when he brought the French players and the foreign players and stuff. I feel like Arteta's kind of set that up with the personnel we have. So if those foundations are set with a good defense, an attacking manager will only make us better, if that makes sense.
I get it, yeah. But surely if he gets top 4 with this team, he's sort of bought the right to, okay.
Yeah. This is my fantasy FM world.
Yeah, so like, so it's like, so you can actually bring in his attacking players and see, okay, now let's try and see what he does
I don't trust his attacking eye. His
talent ID full stop, but hey, I've been proven wrong so far.
I don't trust his attacking eye.
Like, what attacking signings has he signed? Like, it's only been
Willian and Odegaard, if we're counting.
Which is not good.
One part of me doesn't think Willian was Arteta's, by the way. I don't think Willian was Arteta's signing. I don't know.
Yes.
I feel like he gave Arteta Willian.
He did call him to convince him to come, to be fair, but I mean, I'm not going to count it as
there must have been a gun to his head, I'm telling you.
I don't think he wanted him like that, I think. I'd say, like, if he got a summer where he, okay, now go spend, I don't know, another 100 million, 2 attacking players, whoever you want, and then see what he does with actual senior attackers that he wants. Because if he did the attackers he's playing with, Aubameyang not his signing, Lacazette not his signing, Pepe not his signing, and then the rest of them are young players, isn't it? So
listen, man,
like,
Pepe, you know,
I mean, Pepe is a big one as well because he's 72 mil, but Arteta wants nothing from him. Like, he doesn't want anything.
So. Rightly so.
You know, you have to ask yourself, does Pepe want anything from himself?
He's not serious, bro. Get him to France. Like, just ship him out.
Yeah.
Nah.
I did try.
I'm trying to catch up on these comments. They're flooding it because of Chidi. But in some of the shit that's being said. Okay, so we'll start from here. Shemalaya, he's defo clipping Derek. Okay, I promise I won't. wheeling up tape and dropping cases on head tops this season. This is Banks, angry United fan right now. Chidi, what do you think of 19? I think you just answered that when you said rightly so. Pepito is swag. Would a draw win against Liverpool make you Arteta in?
No.
No, it won't.
Never about one result.
No, never.
What's that? 3 points. Whoa. But anyway, Liverpool are going to bring us down to earth. It's going to be scary. Best I can do is to keep the score. That's what Nathan said. Stevie echoing Nathan's comments. SFE has dropped. Where's the Terrera? I hope we don't get top 4. This person, Martino, you just bad man. Because even if we come 5th, he's not going, so we might as well come 4th. Who's gonna win a header in your team?
Gabriel, no.
Our team's tall. What's he talking about?
Hugo Perry just being a hater because obviously he's a Liverpool fan. Gabriel gonna show his dentures all game.
Bye, man.
This guy's a hater, man.
He's a hater.
Big hater. What?
He's a big hater. Okay, Van Dijk's cold, but okay. Cool. You gotta go Anfield and get angry. Shem's wearing club colours with chest finally. Please. I've always no, I don't actually. I'd be laughing. The screen recording. And Stevie's very scared. Stevie's last 3 comments have been about us.
Yeah, no, Stevie, relax, man. Man's to be a man.
Evening kickoff. Oh yeah, we're 5:30 on Saturday, by the way.
Oh,
you'll
damn.
never walk Anfield, cold autumn evening.
You know with Arsenal, also about to get boxed here. They let Arsenal like finish off the day, innit? Like they like, yo, I hope you finish doing your shopping and everything. Get home.
Everyone settle down.
Yeah. Sit down.
Obi said 50. Who's this? Can drop a Decker's performance. All right. Who's he talking about?
Can drop a Decker's performance.
Nah, he's not that good. Not that good, but
yeah, then Anfield Sky Sport winter games are hard as fuck. Rolly said Liverpool is one of them games where I just accept we're gonna get smashed regardless of circumstances. Damn, Arsenal. We beat you Emirates, Kabak and Nat Phillips at centre back. Don't kill me.
That was probably the worst result we had with Arteta, I reckon. 100%. That was so bad.
50 and Lakonga masterclass incoming back excellence. These man are even Nathan's Stevie's 4th comment saying that Rolly, you have sense, echoing us getting smashed at Liverpool. Stevie is shaking in his boots. Stevie is shaking.
Listen, you know what? Yeah, there's nothing to be scared about because at the end of the day, like Ugo said, we lost at the Emirates. What's the worst that can happen? Okay.
Nathan's here with a comment. If we had the manager, the women's team has the ball, he would kick us. What?
And this guy,
you know,
man, I just need to stress that is not me. That is not me in the comments. Yo, I need to stress that is not me in those comments.
Nathan, sorry. Chef, you're not being realistic, to be fair. Whoever said that, hold on. Whoever said that is a wild lad. You don't go unbeaten without coaching your defense. What's he talking about? I can't remember. I'm leaving out of context. Yeah. Wait, did Shemi just say Arteta is better than Wenger? Look at Banks.
Hey, Banks, you fraud, man.
Look at what he took from that long money. Arteta's attacking IDs under the lights this summer for sure. Seriously, that I'm telling you, that attack, Chidi. That I'm not trusting him with Ten Hag's money. You were saying 100 mil. That's Ten Hag's money. He's fucking up right there. He should leave that kitty alone.
I mean, if Ten Hag's available, he's not going to come to Arsenal, is he?
Yeah, he will.
He would. Why not?
I mean, he would, but as in, like, I don't know. I just don't think he's coming.
Start trusting Knox. Knox.
He'd come to Arsenal, but I mean, Arteta's not leaving, especially if we got top 4 or even top 6. He's not going to leave. They're going to keep trusting him.
Well, I agree with you on that. Just a quick question.
I would get Ten Hag in.
What I'm saying is, if there's other big clubs looking for Ten Hag's signature, yeah, don't think he's coming to Arsenal. That's what I think.
Just a quick question. Right, we've all seen a picture of Thomas Partey just enjoying life in London. This question goes out to when he goes AFCON in January, do you think we can really rely on Ainsley, Lakonga and Xhaka if we do not buy in January?
We have to buy
We're You want to buy a midfield in January because of Partey going?
I think we're fine.
I don't think
it depends.
I honestly think
it depends if it depends on injuries and stuff. To be fair, I didn't expect Maitland-Niles to step up like he did. To be fair, so I think start of the season I was like, we definitely need to buy a midfielder. Maitland-Niles has stepped up big time recently, and I feel like I can trust him a lot more in the centre mid, which makes me a bit more confident going into them. So,
should you name the games Maitland-Niles stepped up in?
Oh, name the games. Wait, what games?
I'll let you have. I'll come back to you. I'm not putting you on the spot, but I'm just saying, name the games he stepped up because he had one. Our last game, he was good. He was good in the last game at Watford.
He's been good all season.
In centre mid,
in centre mid because he came on against. He came on in one of the games. I remember, and he was really good. Like I can't remember what. I remember
there was 2 games. He came on as a sub. He was okay. This one we just had. He was very, very good. But I agree with you in terms of step up. I don't think we can. I'm not saying we can rely on not having someone because Ainsley Maitland-Niles has stepped up. I'm just saying in the sense that I feel like on paper we need Partey, but Partey is rarely ever there. Partey don't play 10 games in a row.
What?
That's my point. Like you're replacing him for a player who doesn't. He's not in your team like Wijnaldum, who plays every single game. Do you get what I mean? So that's why I'd say we don't need him. What about you, Nathan?
I'm the same, to be fair. I feel like because there's one other game you lot missed. It was the Carabao Cup against Leeds. That's the one where Ainsley played 90. I think he got man of the match as well.
He was
if I'm
really
not mistaken. Either him or Eddie, one of them. But yeah, that's the other game that I can think of. But in reality, because of the fact that Partey is moving like glass, like, what's the point? You sign another midfielder in January, only for Partey to come back, and then he's getting benched. What now?
I hear you. I was gonna just quickly, where I meant people just correcting their points. I'm skipping some comments now. Fam, we can win. People are arguing about Liverpool in the comments. Like going back and forth. They ain't even listen to us. They're going back and forth about Liverpool. Look, Stevie's arguing. I don't think that AFCON will kill us too much because City's our toughest game and we'd lose to them even with Partey in the team. That's a very, very good point.
That's a very, very strong point.
Yeah.
Nah, Chidi, you're right. Don't let.
This is the same. I've got a fraud case opening on his head. Don't worry. End of the season, I'm gonna come in.
Fair enough. AFCON means Pepe. AFCON means Pepe, Avan, El Neni goes. Advantage Arsenal. Anup Kumar hates us, hates us. Chemotherapy Cruz, that's what they're calling Partey, which is a nasty comment.
Wait, what
Derek,
the hell?
Ricky, I'm gonna come to you quickly. Sidebar as well. I don't want to spend too long on this. What do you think about Josh Kroenke? In terms of like the interview thing, did you care? Do you believe? Are you more like Kroenke's in?
No, I'm not Kroenke in, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not all the way Kroenke out. As long as you keep feeding the money to the manager, because my main issue before was that you're not feeding money to the manager, innit? Before it felt like, you're holding back funds on Wenger. He's able to stretch the team as far as he can go, and these other teams are spending way more than us. Now, don't get me wrong, Kroenke is one of the richest men in the world, yeah. So he can offer to give us a bit more money than he actually does. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, if he's giving us the money, then I'll listen to it. All that mission statement shit that they always do, I don't even read most of that, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because the more time, these are just, right now, they know that the mood isn't that bad, so they can kind of like throw a little statement. Then we will get gas for it, transfer window coming out. But don't listen to that. These men are PR kings in it. But just keep feeding the manager money, and I'm quiet. I'm not like these United fans. Yeah, sorry.
No. I'm a keep this.
Hey, you know.
No, we're not going to do that. Chidi, all right. Chidi and Nathan, between you now, Ricky said, keep feeding them money, keep feeding the money. Feeding the money in what positions? What positions would you like to see upgraded? Chidi, we'll start with you.
Well, I think striker definitely. I feel like obviously Lacazette's gonna go, Nketiah's gonna go. Aubameyang, I'm not sure about him, but like he's gonna decline. If he's not declining right now, he's gonna decline.
He's getting older.
He's getting old. I feel like we need fresh blood there who's like someone who's going to be dominant, especially in the air and with their link-up play and everything. I think someone who's going to fit Arteta's kind of mold for a striker a bit more. So striker's probably one of the main ones. Centre mid as well. I feel like we need, obviously, because Partey's not reliable, and also Xhaka. I do like Xhaka. I feel like we need to upgrade on him though. So definitely centre mid. Centre mid has to be like, if we can get like a really top centre mid, it'll do bits for us. Like someone who can do Xhaka's job but is a bit more mobile. It's just perfect. So
okay,
those two.
Guard.
I like him. I do like him.
Guard brings Akira next summer.
I think Nathan just wants to make Arsenal black again.
Yeah, he just Don't forget. Ain't no problem. But don't forget.
Ain't complaining.
All right, Nathan. What do you think? Like, where can we upgrade and who? And
definitely a 9, 100%. Okay. Similar to what Chidi was saying in terms of Lacazette, Alba, even Nketiah as well. But then again, we have Balogun, who's balling out in the under 23s. And obviously, he just signed a new contract now. So even with that, I wouldn't promote him straight away to be our starting 9.
He's not ready yet.
No, definitely not. But obviously,
Balogun ain't making out of the hood.
It's peak, boy.
He needs to go out on loan.
He needs to go out on loan. Yeah, give him a chance out. Yeah, let him see what he can do.
So yeah, 9. Another winger as well. Cause I can't lie. Me that try to back Pepe for as long as I can. Hey, yeah, man. Them stocks, hey, they are plummeting. I'm in the mud.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I'd say replace him, and yeah, get rid of Xhaka too. So yeah.
Firstly, Shaka's not going anywhere because he also signed a new contract. But yeah, I love your thinking. Right, so they're cooking us for everyone's getting a bit pissed off that we didn't mention El Neni. They're taking the piss. These are Liverpool fans just trying to troll us.
He's going out. He's going to AFCON anyway, so it doesn't. It's not relevant.
Enzima now played against Watford, and we're going to call it stepping up. If we get top 4. Reta Sancho said, if we get top 4, Odegaard should try convince Haaland to come to the carpet. Just buy FM. Just buy FM.
It's out already. It's even out. Get
it. Live your dreams through there.
Leave it on FM. It's not going to happen.
El Neni, El Neni far too underrated. Odegaard can step into centre mid. God forbid.
No.
Odegaard can do what?
Have you seen this guy get bullied every game, bro?
You don't be careful. Don't let these men antagonize you. Trust me.
Impossible. No, there's only one clip that I need to think about in terms of Odegaard coming into midfield. I think he received the ball from one of the centre backs, opened up. What did he do? He played it back instead of opening his body and playing it out wide.
Odegaard's a giant. Anyway, I'm not going to get onto him because I just seem like bad vibes. He's not been bad, but for me, waste of money. Where to see by the madman Ainsley Maitland-Niles is in his real position now. You definitely need a centre mid or drop ESR to centre mid by Hugo Perry.
No.
Thanks, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Yeah, all that stuff. I'm supposed to do all that. That's why they don't let me know.
Yeah, right there.
Hugo, you're a menace. Shem, come, let's get that off the screen. What? Does he want to fight? Did he say come off the screen? Shem, come on, let's get that off the screen. I think it probably other Nathan's comment is what he's talking about. And yeah, just people just saying we need. Anyway, back to the show. Sorry. Someone said, "What's there to like about Shaq?" I had to just get that up.
He's all right. He does a job.
Oh man.
Like I like you can see what him and Partey in the midfield are like a solid. They're a solid.
Stop it.
Like I'm not like a big fan.
We're like what we like 8 now for Shaka. He's not good.
He's all right. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's not.
You know the thing about Shaka though, honestly, and all the people that like Shaka, I understand your point in that he does a role in what he does, but just because you do that role doesn't mean that so many people that can't do it better.
I never said that. Yeah.
No. But I feel like the fact that he's there and he's like the best from a bad bunch doesn't mean it make him good. Do you get what I mean?
I agree. But, I think he's okay.
And I feel like he's too slow. Just generally everything's slow.
Yeah.
He's too slow. It looks good because it's on his left foot and it's too slow, but he's very, very limited. And Arteta, credit to him, he got him playing good because he isolated the amount of roles you give him. You know, we take off all the things on FM. Just take him off. Just give him two bullet points to work on. Strong tackle, and that's it. And that's all it is.
I promise you, Jacques is putting out a 7.0 minimum on FM with those instructions.
That's it. That's it. Brother in the top right. Hold on.
Oh, they're boiling it. They're boiling it.
I'm done.
That's a Lacazette. Wow.
Shaka needs bundles of time and space to play. You can find man like that in Hackney Marshes. Okay. Shout out Hackney Marshes. Good little pitch. But yeah, cool. So I was going to go back to the Anfield game. Our next game, obviously, there's an international break in between. Boys, predictions and just how do you think predictions, obviously, in terms of scoreline, and how do you think the match is going to play out? Because we've got Liverpool fans and a lot of scared Arsenal fans in the comments. Let's fill some with confidence. So I'll come to you first, Ricky.
I think I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. I'm sorry. But I don't think we're not going to get smacked. Touch words. Don't clip this. I don't think we're going to get smacked. I think they're going to win. Don't get me wrong. I think they're going to win. I don't think we're going to get smacked.
All right, then. Nathan?
I'll be real. I think it'll be 3-0 Liverpool. I think it'll be 3-0. Humble. Nice little 3-0. Nothing too mad.
Chidi?
Yeah, I was gonna say 3-1 to be honest. Like I feel like they're gonna score like really early. Really early. They're gonna score.
Oh
really
yeah,
early.
that's definitely happening. That's definitely happening.
And then like we'll sort of take a while to get into the game. We'll equalize. They'll take the lead again, and then we'll try chasing the game, but then they'll score a third in the counter. We'll just lose. So
I think
3-1.
you know one thing I don't want us to do when we face Liverpool, yeah. I don't want us to go for that proper safe approach where we just like sit back and try to like soak up all the pressure, because that Liverpool team will just penetrate us, and if they penetrate us, take off TV because that's X-rated. It's gonna be disgusting. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be disgusting. So I feel like that was a 2-0 to the Arsenal. So I feel like as much as we got to be like safe, we gotta understand that if we just sit back, these are gonna have a field day.
Hey.
I said this critical in the top right corner. She played dirty critical for God's sake.
I'm cracking up. Hey, you need to get that other Nathan on this pod. Hey, because this is ridiculous.
Nah, he'll get us kicked off. He'll get us banned. Nathan's got a wreck mouth. But I was gonna say in terms of the Arsenal, the Anfield match. One thing I'm very scared of. One duel I'm very, very scared of. You see, we're all like happy about Tavares. Salah is going to cook that boy.
Wait, Tierney are going to be back for that.
I don't
think Tierney's back.
Salah cooks Tierney anyways. Like,
but Tavares is just like, because everything happens in fast forward for him. It's just gonna look bad.
I agree, but Salah rinses Tierney when he plays them though. Like rinses him bad. I remember the last game. I think was it the home and away game. One of the games he got cooked differently by Salah. So I'm not like I don't feel like it's a big difference in that sense in terms of 1v1 ability. So
we don't have a very, very like we need to people exploit Trent in the back line, and our strength right now is kind of coming from the right as well, in the sense that we're quite strong on the right now, which Arteta's also done very, very well. I feel like I'm not scared going to Anfield. I feel like we're scared because of just past experiences, but I guess our form right now, this is the best way to go there. They just lost as well. I don't know if you'd prefer for them to have just lost or you prefer for them to win, because they're not really going to lose 2 in a row. But if we can go to Anfield and get a draw, that's a great result. If we don't concede early, we're doing well. Like, we don't concede within the first half. I know it sounds very, very aggressive, but if we don't concede within the first half, we're doing very well.
They're scoring in the first half. I'm just going to throw that one out there. They're scoring. And it's probably going to be funny enough, we're probably going to be defending proper well, 28th minute penalty. I can just see it already. Like, I can see it already.
Tavares is feeling it.
Tavares trips over Salah, gets too tight, drops him. I can see it already, bro.
Prayer and fasting, maybe. Just Martino said prayer and fasting. Sorry. And then just quickly, guys, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks for showing love, Chidi. Thanks and everyone for bringing your people. Them, but yeah, just last 10 minutes. Let me quickly round up. So we've all collectively here said more or less that we're not gonna win at Anfield, but past the Anfield game, what we got next? We got Newcastle. Then we've got the Manchester United, the good old Manchester. You'd Roy Keane versus Paddy V. I feel like that could be the game that gets early gone. We're going to OT, which we've broken the curse in recent seasons. Do we think we're going to smash them?
I don't think we're going to smash
that one. That one, I don't think we're going to win. Because when we're supposed to win, we don't win. Especially there.
Yeah.
So
Newcastle, obviously, I reckon will win that. But the United game, like you said, when it looks like, yo, hey, they're on the ropes right now, knock them out. That's when we're gonna be like, yo, let's have ourselves a proper tough game. So I don't think we're gonna smash them, but I can see us going away to win. But I don't think it's gonna be like the type of win we would want to see. But I'll take the 3 points, 1-0. I'll take it.
Nathan,
agreed. I think if it's gonna be anything that doesn't, I feel like it will be like a 1-0 win, or Ronaldo runs it back to like 09. I don't know how, but that's the only thing that goes into my head. Either 1-0 Arsenal or Ronaldo running it back to 09. That's it.
Fred, Chidi?
I feel like we're going to lose, you know. I feel like we're due a loss against United. Like, we haven't lost to them since Arteta came, I think. And I feel like
he doesn't have a result.
Shit.
I feel it's one of them games where it's just like as you said, like Ronaldo is going to be up for it. All the United players like will be especially up for that game, and I feel like we're just gonna be a little bit too complacent because of like recent results against them and stuff. I feel like we're just gonna lose like 2-1, but like we should be coming away with a result, but I just don't think we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to quickly do some just quick fire questions, just to round off the show. Again, they keep telling me, make sure you make everyone subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, all the good stuff. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Right, so, December. What point, Nathan, do you feel like, we're actually going to get the top 4? What point, where do we have to be, and what, like, month, more or less? Don't say May, don't say April, because obviously, but I'm saying by December. Seriously, December.
No, you know what? Alright, cool. Probably Feb. I'd say Feb.
Okay.
I would say February.
So if we're in the mix in February, like, okay, we can actually do that.
Yeah, if we're within like maybe 3-4 points, then I'll say top 4 is possible. Definitely possible.
Okay. Ricky, would you give Lacazette a new contract?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I'll give him a new contract. I was speaking about this with my brother the other day. I'll give him a new contract. So I'll give him a new contract. And I'll say this is the only reason I'll tell you why. I'm not saying give him a new contract for him to be playing game in, game out. But I'm just saying, this is a young team. And I feel like Lacazette he's a big figure in this squad. So even if he's there for another year, 2 years, I'll give him that. As long as he's not in the first team and he comes on cup games once in a while when we're a player down or like a player's injured, I'll keep him around. But as long as we're not relying on him to start game in, game out.
One thing about that though, isn't he on like 140k right now or something like that?
Yeah, but come on, Rocky's rich, man. Give him the money, man. Just give him the money, man.
So what you give him that? He's probably gonna ask for at least that.
If he asks for more than that, if he asks for more than that, he can fuck off. But if he's humble in the fact that we're doing you a favor here, then he can stay. But if not,
so you give 140k for a mentor.
Listen, the kids need mentors, bro.
We got Wilkie already. That's why you see why I asked him that question.
Is it real shit?
You've got a janky answer. Yeah, I knew you'd give a janky answer because who in the right mind gives Lacazette a contract? But anyway, each to his own. I don't want to dwell on it. Silly boy. But yeah, no.
Listen, I didn't know opinions get beat up around here. You know what I mean?
Waste of money. Sentiment FC. Chidi, favorite signing. You can only pick one. Favorite signing. Like, who's been your favorite so far? And why?
I love Tavares, to be honest. Like, I feel like Tavares is he's just a madman, isn't it? Like, his athleticism is insane. his tech is like mad. Like he's just such an unorthodox left back, and like I just love watching him play.
Boy,
The way he
not
just
a left
gets
back.
in the ball.
That boy is not.
I feel like
He's a winger. He is a winger.
He's definitely a winger.
He's a number 7. Did you see those stopovers as he was approaching the box? No.
That boy's a number 7.
Ronaldo chops. He was in everything, bro. Nah, he's nuts.
That boy is not a left back. Okay. Nathan, what all right, one more question each everyone. Nathan, what do you think Arteta has to do for him to be gone? Because we know what he has to do for him to be in the job. What now does he have to do for him to be gone?
Remember the run that he had where he somehow stayed in the job?
And then we're gonna win at Chelsea, in December.
Yeah, something like that needs to happen again in order for him to go.
Okay. And then you think that they'll act, why would they pull the trigger this time?
Because considering the start we had and where we are now, for him to now repeat that kind of run again, enough is enough.
Okay. Chidi, top 5 centre backs in the league. Is Gabriel in them?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I feel like who's even really in there at the moment? Because before people were putting players like Maguire.
That's what I was gonna
in
say. A name like who would you say is in there? You don't have to put Maguire. It's not like off form is fine. Top 5.
Top 5, raw on the spot. Like obviously Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Obviously Ruben Diaz is there. Then I like Thiago Silva. I've got to put him in there. Who else? Like, see, I feel like after those 3, it's kind of open, isn't it? I feel like I put Gabriel, like, he slots in there, like either 4 or 5.
Right now, everybody's top 5.
Top 5 right now for me, I'd say is Van Dijk. No order, but obviously Van Dijk first. Van Dijk, Matip, Rudiger, Diaz, Gabriel.
That's a fair shout.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Thiago Silva's in there just with the strength of his name. This season,
this season, fair enough, but like I feel like last season it was incredible.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But Gabriel's in there, and now what I need everyone on this platform to do is drive that home. Gabriel's top 5.
Gabriel's top 5.
You can enjoy this while it lasts.
This is why I don't like Liverpool fans, man.
You see Liverpool fans, man.
This is why I don't like Liverpool fans, man. No one said he's better than him.
Said that he's better than Matip.
I like Liverpool fans. They make it all about them, though. They make all.
And then United fan comes in. Rudiger's better than Varane. Varane's played like 3 games.
Varane's washed, bro. Man's getting injured every other game.
1 clean sheet in 3 games, and you think you can talk, Mr. Sir, if you don't just behave yourself.
Hugo Perry, Shem, you didn't say Consa.
You're conscious stop, bro. Let's speak about that next year.
Martino, please.
I've had enough, man. I've had enough, man. What the heck? I've had Lacazette, critical play, dirty. Now Ice Cube, safe, man. What's this?
They're taking a piss.
They're taking a piss, man. What the hell?
I'm so sorry, you're going.
Yeah, boy, me, it's calm, bro.
Let's not forget Liverpool fans were gassing Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is cold, but he's just not
found
found
fortune.
He's good. He's not found fortune this season. This is why I love when Arsenal fans are happy. Listen, at the end, guys, don't read the comments. Don't listen to that. Drive this shit home. Gabriel's top 5 on form right now. Let's go because no one can argue.
On form right now.
Oh yeah, on form, 100%. What?
On form right now. Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you, but there's just argument. People are talking about Matip. He's not better than Matip. Nobody mentioned Maguire. You're not going to get that off of us here. We're no United fans here. But cool. All right, so guys, I'm just going to... What do you think? How do you think our season ends, everyone? Ask question to everyone. Start with you, Ricky. How do you think our season ends?
Wait, say that again? Season ends.
Sorry, I cut out. I was going to say, how do you think our season ends?
Cool.
Like, top 4, FA Cup and 6?
No. I think we finished in the Europa spot. I can't see us doing the course and getting into that top 4. I can't see it. So I feel like we're going to end up finding ourselves in the Europa spot. I don't think we're winning a cup. I don't think we're winning nothing this season. I think Europa spot. I think we carry on seeing these that play that Smith Rowe, Saka, just carry on developing. And even though we don't finish in the Europa in the Champions League spot, I think you'll still see some hope for the following season. Now, whether that hope you can carry into next season with Arteta, that's up to you lot and your hearts. Do you know what I mean? For me personally, I feel like we're going to finish Europa spot Just kind of seeing small glimpses of the changes he's trying to make. And then, I mean, we go into next season with prayers, man. The third season, because for me, I've always said 3 seasons. After the first season, you could kick him out in it. So after the third season, you know, kill him in it, finish him. But for now, I think Europa spot for me.
Chidi.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna win a cup, like either Carabao or FA Cup. I'm not sure at the moment, but we're gonna win a cup and we're gonna get 5th. We're gonna bottle top 4 quite late on. I feel like the inexperience of the players will come in late in the season and will fall short, which is like why I'm not gonna say top 4. Like we'll definitely be competing, I think, but yeah, we're gonna miss out.
No.
I think FA Cup and I think top 5. You know, FA Cup and top 5. Yeah. I don't know why, but I don't know. Weirdly enough, we've not won the Carabao Cup. I don't see that continuing. Well, no, I see that continuing. I don't know how, but yeah, FA Cup and top 5, I'll be content, and then getting one.
Cool. Jim said, "Don't be scared. Say top 4. Don't be scared." Hugo Perry, Arsenal minimum expectation should be finish Europa, then build from there. Martino, we gotta aim high, bro. We get in the FA Cup and the Carabao. Abba back, get him off. Right. We got Arsenal. Arsenal are in no European competition. Top 6. Is top 6 good enough? Facts. Hugo, try sprinkle a little Carabao in there. For me, I think we'll get a Carabao. We'll win the Carabao Cup, and at that, I think we'll get the top 4. I'm gonna say, I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch.
Fair enough.
I ain't no bitch. I think we'll get the Carabao. I think we'll win the Carabao Cup in it, and I just believe we'll get the top 4. Just because we're gonna stay in the mix long enough, and I just feel like I don't see them getting rid of Oli. I don't see them getting rid of Oli. They're the main competitors. I feel like West Ham, they're gonna run out of steam. There's always one team like this every season that's like. It's nice. It's like looks a bit tough. Like, it's been Burnley, it's been Wolves, it's been Leicester, it was Sheffield one season. I feel like we're gonna get the top 4 position because the 3 set in stone. But out of the four, I feel like Tottenham with Conte, the unknown quantity in Conte, it's like that's what we should be worried about. Man United, don't worry about them. They're self-destructive, generally. West Ham, yeah, okay, but we just have to hope they run out of steam. But I feel like we can get it. That Carabao Cup, if I'm wrong there, I honestly don't care. That cup has 3 handles. Calamari Cup. Top 4 is the main thing, and then we build on that, and then so that's what I expect this season, and that's what I really, really expect. Any last comments before, because this might be the last time we're all happy. So any last comments, guys, whilst we're still happy before I round up this? No, feel free, open floor.
Don't be scared to dream. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. Don't be scared to believe. Don't be scared to dream. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if it hits the fan, we've been there before. So what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, this ain't nothing new, man.
This ain't new terrain.
Like, just remember under Emery, we had like a 23 game unbeaten streak. That's why when this whole like 8 game unbeaten streak, it don't mean nothing to me. Like, I don't care. It's only Sky Sports that let me know we've been unbeaten. I don't care. I'm not listening to none of that. Let's just play.
And we're coming for you by the end of the season. They're gonna play this one back on you. This is the first ever season I've seen the youngest.
I think you're gonna spin the block on you, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, of course we hear it when it's Arsenal. Banks, get the camera out in 4K. Like I might Martino, yeah. Whatever you're drinking, I want that.
Like a top blue.
This guy's a troll.
I want that. He's drinking Audi vodka. Right. Don't watch that, man. You know what, Nathan? You know, in a bit, because I'm gonna ban you from this platform.
What did he say?
He said certain man these shape ups because the relocation of hairlines is peak.
Anyway, guys, I thank you guys so much for joining episode 3 of Get Well Soon Arsenal. I've been your host, Shems, Oluwasemilore Lavish, whichever one. So many names, I even forget them sometimes. But yes, we've had our lovely our lovely. Obviously, we have the Let me start with the celebrity. We've had the celebrity chili with all of these fans. So much fan love. So much fan love. Can't even get jealous. You can only be happy for him. But Chidi, thank you for coming on. Where can we find you? What are you doing?
At Chili AFC on Twitter, obviously. Follow that up.
Obviously.
Follow that up to see me
Yeah,
there.
man said obviously.
You want to get some Houston Rockets talk? You can follow him up as well. Sad to be a Houston Rockets fan. Sad time. Nathan, thank you for coming on, big man. First thing you need to do when you come off of here, remove the lock from your Twitter account. Just remove it.
Here, man.
Just remove it. Because you look scared. You do look scared. You do look scared.
You know what? Yeah. Listen, after this, I'll unlock it. In fact, let me even go and do it now. What? Yeah, man, we're here, man.
We love a careful, proactive black man. Thanks for jumping on, Nathan. Where can they find you?
Yeah, man. Twitter, same thing. Handles there. Nathan Move too. I'm here, man. Every single time.
Okay, sorry for that. And last but not least, the stand-up comedian himself, Ricky Bowley, 1/3 of the Unbreakable platform. I didn't say music, it's that platform. And another half of the Untitled podcast. Ricky, where can we find you? What are you doing? Please let people know what you're on. Because you're on big stuffs. You're on big stuffs, but you're just humble. Tell everyone what you're doing.
Listen, you can find me there. That's my app. Put it all together. That's where you can find me on Twitter. Unbreakable, you can find me there. You know what I mean? You can find short films, you can find podcasts, you can find a lot of different things you can find over there. If you're not into that, then you can head down to your local comedy club. You can catch me there. Ricky Bowley. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, that's so cool. Guys, thank you very, very much. That's been us. I've been your host, Oluwashem, Milorashem, Lavish, whichever one you want to call it. And that's been us. We'll see you in about 2 weeks' time. Jules will be back taking over the reins. Thank God for that. But yeah, peace.
You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so comfortable.
Wow, you should be in
Just need to
prison.
shake him.
You should be in prison. We bailed you out. We bailed you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in prison. You facing charges.